need a vacation from my vacation, although I was working there. Anyway, welcome to my station. If you're here for the first time, make sure you hit subscribe, the notification bell, so you always see me come walk with me anywhere you are in the world. And if you're back, please say something. I love the engagement. It really helps my station, and love to know that you are walking with me and making a decision to have a wellness quest with me. So I slept for probably Thursday night about 3 hours. I tried sleeping on the plane. I flew from Vegas. I left around, my flight was at 6:45 a.m. I had to get up at 3 Vegas time. And then I had a connecting flight to Tennessee, Nashville. And I slept a little bit on the plane and really tired. I did walk Thursday night live here when I landed, as I promised I would. And I did walk down Fremont Street in Vegas on Wednesday night, as I promised I would, because each and every day I'm making that commitment. And I hope you do too by watching this. So I slept Friday, God, a lot. It was like 12 plus hours, and it was amazing. And then last night I couldn't get to sleep. So I want to say I probably slept less than 6. And let me tell you, you need your sleep, you need your hydration, you need to have all those things, because it really messes you up. Well, it messes me up. I don't feel too tired today, but I know that with the time difference and all that, and the resetting of a few things. Also, I fell off of keto. I'm avid about keto and or paleo because I just feel so much better on it. It is my birthday month, so my birthday is next week. So not to say that I need to cheat, but it's a custom for me to always get a special birthday cake for myself. So I may do that. We'll see. But I'm not going to overdo it because I don't really feel good afterwards. I really don't. And I do keto not for necessarily the weight loss, but really for my health, because I feel so much better. It's amazing. When I did cheat in Vegas, from my acid reflux, I went out to a great restaurant called Oscar's, which is at the Plaza. It's a really good steakhouse. Actually, I had fish. I had snapper. It was amazing. And to my friend Melanie, who I grew up with here in Boston. She lives in Vegas. She's a fashion designer. And we had a good time. But I ate carbs, and my body was shocked from it. So I know I was laying down for that 3 hours. It was like I was waking up almost like throwing up in my sleep. I was like, oh no, this is not good. I totally overate, not right. That's the kind of condition I get. I don't know, again, from my bad acid reflux or what it is, but when I totally do keto, I never get that. Even if I feel like I overeat, I just don't get it, right? But that does happen. So this is my reset. And we all have a reset, right? A reset from a trip, reset from watching your diet, a reset from, let's say you fall off of walking, a reset of whatever it is you make a decision on to keep your wellness going. So my big thing is being accountable and not being perfect, right? Living your life, but being accountable. And yeah, so far, because we had such a bad winter in Boston, I wanted to walk through the winter and I couldn't. My goal was to go to the mall, but the snow was so bad I couldn't really even get there. It was like, so much. We were snowed in and it was just an awful winter. So I did really well this past fall, and we had a wellness quest and a challenge to download the Step Up app. So I did. And my goal was, I said, I want to do 10,000 steps. So I kept looking on YouTube and researching what 10,000 steps was. And they say that's the magic number, right? Well, people were doing 10 miles, and I was like, no way, 10 miles? Are you kidding me? But it motivated me to do 10 miles and start doing it. I noticed the inches were falling off. Now, that was a good thing because, obviously, weight loss is actually good too, but it's not my main goal. But obviously, it's something I do want to do. I joke because my career is I'm a balloon artist, and I actually run a balloon convention in Vegas in November. And a lot of us, we get fed cake and ice cream all the time. So we go on my birthday, all these parties we do. And people are like, oh, no, take this pizza, whatever it is. And it's like they're shoving it in your car with you. And it's all these carbs, and it's very nice. But unfortunately, I want to make balloon animals. I don't want to look like a balloon animal, right? That's our joke that I say, the balloon community. However, as I always say, on my wellness calls with folks that always hear me, it really is true. What I love to do almost killed me by mouth inflating those balloons, created a hiatal hernia for me, and that's how I ended up in the hospital almost dying and vomiting blood. So we don't want that. But with that said, we got to track everything. Nothing's perfect. I'm not perfect, right? And just reset. So, I've been talking about that. And believe it or not, when I talk on here, sometimes I repeat some of the same things, yes, okay, because it's part of my story. I need to hear it too, hear myself, right? And I want to be accountable to you watching. So if you're watching this, say something. I'm speaking to you, right? Let me know where you're from. And let me know if you can relate to about resetting, right? Resetting whatever it is on your wellness quest that you're going to do. So today I had some nuts and cheese, not a lot. I took my ginger turmeric muscadine. I take that everyday high impact ginger turmeric muscadine. Helps me with inflammation, digestion, absorption, and blood flow. Keys to everything. And I was thinking I was going to go out to eat tonight. I didn't, but I said, what am I going to eat? And I had some organic turkey slices with cheese, and it was great because I know I need some protein. And I did get a fatty liver after caring for my mother, who passed away about 3 years in September. And I was a caregiver. I was doing keto really well before that, trying to cook for her keto. She was eating it for a while, and then she got angry, and she wanted sugar. She wanted other things, and then she wanted me to eat with her and got like a kid, eat what I'm eating. And so I kind of gave in a little bit. And from the stress, the cortisol levels and all that, she was my best friend. I dealt with that. So I'm still working on that. And of course, I talk about eggs and the choline in eggs of, eating 4 soft-boiled or over-easy eggs a day is what they say is key. So I'm easing into that, even though, like I said, it's my birthday month, it's my birthday week, right? So I do want to, once in a while reward myself with something, and I may go out that night, and rightfully so. Like I said, I'm living my life, but I'm watching everything. So when I had the episode of eating at Oscars in Vegas, and it was like I was throwing up in my sleep, I had some bentonite clay, which really works amazingly with the high-impact ginger. Took it and knocked it right out immediately. So look it up. They sell it on Amazon. Really good stuff if you're dealing with that as well. So it's a reset, and I think kind of everybody has a reset after they come back from Vegas anyway, right? It's a busy place. That's why I was so tired, I think. And I slept so much the other night. I mean, like 12 hours. Are you kidding me? I was like deeply sleeping. And again, I'm not tired today. I thought I would have been, because like I said, I only slept about 6 hours, a little less. I usually need 8. I usually am good at 8. They say 7 is it, but everybody's different. I know my body, and you have to know your body too. And you have to be able to track and know, how to read things. And I really pay attention to that. It's so important. And like I always say, your health is your wealth, and nothing else matters. And today, even though I didn't have an exactly lazy day, I did a few things. I was a little out of it. I'm still resetting, like I said. My biggest thing is what I'm eating, and I'm walking, and I'm drinking water, especially after being in hot Vegas. And it's supposed to be cool down here in Boston a little bit. It's supposed to have another heat wave this coming week. I'm like, great. When it gets hot here, it's pretty humid. I don't like the humidity at all. So today got a little hot, so that's why I'm out here. There's other people out here now too walking, as you can see. There's no lights on really, but they're walking on the track, and they're out over there playing tennis and stuff. But this track gets busy, and it's always great. And I'm not always on a track when I'm walking. I can walk anywhere, so can you. You can walk at the airport. You can walk on the sidewalk. Wherever you can walk. Just keep it moving and make that decision that you too can reset wherever you're at and start tomorrow, okay, to really focus on your wellness quest. By the way, I also have a wellness quest group, and we had a quest for 9 weeks. It just ended, and it's like a commitment to each other, and we all strive to either walk or do weights or eat keto or lose weight, whatever you're working on, it's personalized. But we motivate each other. So it's accountability. Totally complementary. The more the merrier. And I love it because it really does keep us accountable. And we all need that. We all need people. And when we're so busy in this world, like years ago, I went to Weight Watchers and I would have to drive there. It was a really great program, but you have to drive there and then weigh in and all that. I don't have time for that. I'm self-employed. My schedule's all over the place. I don't know about you, but people are. So with this, I'm able to do it at my, and you can too, at your, level of, commitment, but not just your level of commitment, your schedule, okay? And that's what I love about YouTube, because I can be accountable to the YouTube universe. You guys are watching this right now, and I can come on here anytime, anywhere in the world, and there's people. I don't have anybody talking yet, but usually there always is people watching, and I so appreciate that. But if you're going through that as well, and you are making the decision to walk, I'd love to hear from you. Put a comment. Or if you're looking to reset your wellness goals, put a comment. I love to hear about it, and I love you to come walk with me wherever you are in the world and make that decision. So, it's almost the end of July, and really the reset for everybody is back to school, back to reality. Summer's going to be over in a minute. I know it just started, but it's going to be over in a minute. And all of a sudden, it's going to be Halloween. Since we Thanksgiving and Christmas, time goes by so quick, and we all have to make those decisions and stick to your goals and keep it moving, because then time flies. And the little things you do, the little things you make decisions on each day and each moment on your resets make a difference, right? It really does. And it's like, wait a minute, what just happened, right? And all of a sudden, either you have some health issues you weren't paying attention to, or you gained a lot of weight and you're like, oh man, what happened? So, like I said, no one's going for perfect, but your intentions are key, right? And if we don't keep that in mind and we don't be real with stuff, with this AI world, right? We got to be real, right? Then good luck, right? Good luck to you. Who's here? Let me see. I can barely see. I cannot see your names. Decker, welcome. And trying to see your name. I can't see your name, but if you spell it out, I'm saying hello, and I'll afterwards I can see it. It's dark out here, so please forgive me. But if you do write a comment afterwards, I promise, when on the big screen, I wear glasses, I will definitely respond. So intentions are key, and your goals are key. So before I go to bed, I make a list of 10 things I need to do in my life, in my business. One of them is always walking. It's on there. And I've been walking live every day since, I don't know, March or something. You can look at my station. And I say, come walk with me wherever you are in the world. Just get moving. It doesn't cost you anything. At least do that. It helps with so many things, from good mental clarity to better sleep, to less pain, to weight loss, of course. Lowers your inflammation. It's good for a fatty liver. It's good for all that. It's good stuff. And we need to keep it moving. It's, we live in a world that people, especially after COVID, I remember down here, over COVID, people were wearing masks. There was a big sign to wear a mask, like stay 6 feet apart. It was crazy. Okay, in the fresh air, I was like, I'm not wearing no mask outside. I just think that's crazy, okay? I did back then too, but I followed the rules otherwise. But you got to have fresh air. You got to get out of the office, okay? I do a lot of marketing for myself. As a balloon artist, I do some other businesses too, so I'm behind my computer a lot. And there's a thing called tech neck, where they say that if you have your neck down all the time, number one, it's bad for your back. Number two, you get this wrinkled look on your neck. You look old. I don't want that. So you got to get moving and pull your neck back a little bit as well. Get the blood flowing. Everything in your body is about blood flow, okay? And that's what I love about the ginger, the high. I almost lost you guys for a minute. I was reconnecting. Really interesting. Anyway, after vomiting blood, taking Advil, having a hiatal hernia, almost dying, I can tell you, and being on Nexium for 10 years after that, scaring the crap out of myself and my family, I'm lucky to be alive. And I'm lucky to have another reset. How about you? So don't take those things for granted and keep it moving. And it's okay. Nothing has to be perfect. Like I said, all you can do is do the best you can do. And read the signs of your body, what your body's telling you. The other night I was very tired. I slept for those 12 hours plus. I listened to my body, right? Pay attention to those things. Be your own doctor. My mom would always say that. So true. Analyze things yourself, okay? And make your reset. Get your reset early now for fall. And that way you can feel better. If you don't take care of yourself and you're taking care of a loved one, it's not easy to do that. You've got to take care of yourself first. Big shout out to Lucy. She's done this quest. She's on the ginger turmeric muscadine, working really hard, 2 jobs, take care of her family. She's having some great results. And she's been following this. And she's doing better. Big shout out to Lewis, who just lost some weight. Lucy's in Boston. Lewis is in California. And he's lost some weight. Paying attention here. He's getting his ginger turmeric and muscadine this week. He's in San Diego. Big shout out to Joanne in Hawaii, who's on the quest. She's doing great on her ginger turmeric and muscadine. Swears by it. They have great ginger turmeric and muscadine in Hawaii, but not like the one we take. She'll tell you. She's 70, doing amazing. She looks amazing. She couldn't even walk. Big shout out to Jan in Arkansas, who's working her quest. Big shout out to Jackie up in Manchester, New Hampshire. Longtime friend. She's doing great. She lost some weight in this challenge. Big shout out to Mike Avery. He's in California as well, doing great. Big shout out to Steve Evans. He's in Delaware, doing great. Big shout out to Michelle in Western Mass. She was tuning in. Who did I miss? Oh, big shout out to Donna in Boston. She's another balloon artist. Comes to my balloon convention, and she's working on her health. She's been walking, which is great. So if I missed somebody, sorry. But Ingrid, who's in Boston, big shout out to her. And everybody else who's visiting and taking their health seriously to reset and be ready for the fall and keep it moving. The next challenge quest will be in the fall. You can email me. Later, I'll put a description of my email. Totally free, complimentary. Just want more people. It makes it more interesting. It makes it good for me, good for you. All be accountable to each other. I love it. And new personalities with new situations and sharing that comes up. I'm not a doctor at making claims, but we work with them, naturopaths, and it's a support group. That's what it is. And so get your reset ready. It's time to think about the fall, the winter, and planning, right? And if you were on keto, or you were on something, you fell off, or you went on vacation, or you went to Vegas like I did, now you're back. Now it's your reset from sleep to hydration to getting things right? So with that said, come walk with me every single day. Hit subscribe, the notification bell. Send me an email, like I said, if you like complimentary health evaluation that goes through hard tissue, soft tissue, sugar and digestion, made by 500 naturopaths, not me, but it kind of speaks to you, saved my life. And so you can learn how to track your wellness quest and how you can track your wellness journey and how you can reset all the time. It's not perfection, it's just doing better. They always say in life, there's a saying, practice makes what? You're going to say perfect. No, it only makes improvement, because each and every day you can do better than the best day you already had, right? What is this? Hello, bro. How? Doing great. Good to see you there. Good to see you. Glad you're back. I'm just finishing up here. So I'm back in Boston, and good to see you. So we had hit, we were close. We had 245. We had hit 247 or something like that. Aiming for 250 with your help. We're 5 away. People sometimes unsubscribe. That's fine. We only want the right people on the station. I'm not in a race for it. I just want the right people watching. And the big thing about YouTube, it's not the subscribers, it's the views. And we got the views. That's what it's about. But I just want to help the right people. That's the whole point. And there's nothing wrong with reaching out to more people and getting the message out, because I had a mentor who helped me. I almost died. He saved my life, and he actually passed away. So unfortunately, he lived in Japan for a while. He had parasites. He knew what to do, but he was in the hospital. He had to go by their rules. He passed away at the same time my mom passed away. It was god awful. It'll be 3 years in September. We're my best friends. It was a horrible time in my life. It just brings me back to thinking about that. But the point is, I want to pass it on to you guys what I know, and that's part of my driving force here as to why I say come walk with me wherever you're in the world. Let's get healthy, let's reset, and get your intentions right. So you guys, thanks for watching. I so appreciate you. Like I said, send me a message, and send me, put comments up. It really helps.